Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are going to play some Three Kingdoms Mandate of Heaven new DLC. This is early access, of course, so yeah, people always arrive a bit late to these things and tell me a bunch of stuff that is common knowledge by the time the game has been released, but isn't yet, so bear that in mind. Also, stuff is likely to change, so if you finally get your hands on this and things are playing out differently, this is early access, so yeah, maybe things have been getting easier or harder. You know, with each patch, who knows, right? But things are likely to change, so bear that in mind. So, first off, we're going to play as Zhang Bao. I really like this guy. Yellow Turban, one of the sort of three founding members of the Yellow Turban Rebellion, which I'm a big fan of. I think they have a really fun campaign. You know, I played the He Yi campaign, you know, with the base game, and I really enjoyed it. It's just great sort of having everyone against you, you know? It's you versus the establishment, which happens to be basically all of China, so it's a lot of fun, and the same applies for these guys as well. Of course, they're not taking that seriously early on, so it's kind of cool. It develops rather quickly. So, also, one thing to mention, there are different eras that you can choose. Some characters now will actually be available over both eras, which I think is really cool. You can see here, though, these three are only available earlier, and these three are only available later. You can see the little symbols down here lining up to the timeline. So it's pretty cool, though. Some characters you can play in multiple times, which I think is really cool. It really just adds to the amount of replay value. You can play the same character twice and have totally different campaigns now, which I really like. So anyway, we're going to play as Zhang Bao.
We must be China's champions.
Zhang Bao hurls himself into the fray, brave and bold, in pursuit of a better future for all.
So, very cool. So, I'll carry on this, because for some reason the narrator always gets a bit lazy and only does the first sentence. I don't know why. Anyway, although a fearsome warrior in his own right, Zhang Bao knows that only through union with his brothers and with the people will China be freed from the yoke of corruption and tyranny. Legend has it that their redemption of China was prophesied, that together with an army behind them, the Azure sky shall fall and the yellow sky shall finally rise. So, this is going to be a lot of fun. So, plenty of new units, by the way. There's, I think, 40 new units have been added in this DLC, and a lot of them are Yellow Turban units. So here we will start with the Zealots of the Way and Yao Guai Hunters as well, which are a lot of fun. These guys actually have Snipe, which is really cool. So basically they'll be stalked, they'll be invisible to any enemies that aren't really close to them, and that won't even be disrupted when they're firing. They will stay invisible while shooting things, provided nothing's too close, which I think is really cool. So really fun. So here you can see playstyle focus, symbiosis, and aggression, and that basically means that our zeal, which is a shared resource, which is very cool, I think, will be gained through attacking with this character. Other characters will get it through other means, but our job is to attack to gain zeal, which is a lot of fun. Also, we will get plus 10 fervor from characters in the local county, and plus 6 public order faction-wide. So, very likeable guy. Also, Scare for his, I think it's his retinue, I believe. I don't think it's for the faction, but it's still ruddy impressive for Zhang Bao. So, starting location, you see he's up here. This is where the Yellow Turbans are. So we're here, and these are our two brothers, Zhang Jue and Zhang Liang. So, pretty cool. So we'll be starting here, but you can see Liu Bei starts nearby, which is kind of cool. Also, Le Ji, Liu Hong, and Liu Chong, and Tao Qian as well. We've got some, you know, some people we're going to have to deal with, for sure. Also, right up here, Dong Zhuo, who is actually a bit slimmer than he is in the main 3K campaign, which everyone likes to point out. It's pretty funny. It's amazing what 8 years can do to your waistline. Anyway, so we are going to do it on hard mode, and romance mode as well.
Dark rumors are spoken in every corner of the land, whispering of the end of the hunt. The Zhang brothers, plotting from their home commandery, seek to tear down what they see as a corrupt dynasty. Ambition flowers like a weed, all-consuming and suffocating. None are immune to its sickly sweet allure. As the Han weaken, the eunuch advisors claw more power to themselves. Once loyal warlords sense opportunity. Lines are drawn, as all move to consolidate their own power, whilst Zhang Jue conspires to take the throne itself. The Emperor acts to secure his rule, with the Empress and the eunuchs battling for control of his court. Peace hangs by a thread. A torrent of blood will surely be spilled before the dynasty's fate is determined. The yellow banners have been raised, Zhang Bao. Your fight begins in earnest.
Our fury will carry us to victory. The people are done with poverty, with suffering, and with corruption. It is they who will wash the Han away. We will rise, my brothers and I, and direct the righteous cause to victory.
The cause is righteous, but you must grow your numbers quickly. The Han will not tolerate your actions indefinitely, and they still have much strength.
In every city, the people will flock to us. Before long, the Han will be unable to resist our advance.
This may be your only chance, Zhang Bao. Seize the moment. With the people behind you, march on Liu Yang and together realize a better future.
Alright then, so let's kick this off. So, General of the Land, you have always assisted your brothers in their healing arts. That time was not misspent, as you now know the secrets of the art of healing and other useful ways. With your brothers, you shall bring about a new age, an age where the people will be free from the yoke of oppression. So, unite with your brothers to defeat the Han, and build carefully. Your enemies surround you. That's going to be evident very soon. Also, we've got a mission issued. We've got to take out this guy, Shenji, here. So we will get quite a lot of cash out of it, which is rather nice. But anyway, Zhang Bao's first achievement is restoring order in the land. Some in this land seek not to end the suffering of the people, but simply to gain from it. These are not good people. They are as bad as the dynasty they seek to steal from. Therefore, they must also be wiped out. Easy. Easy. So we're going to do that. As you can see, we have quite a big army, for starters. We've got a couple of characters with us, so Zhang Bao, obviously. We also have Zhang Manchang, and we also have Pai Yuran Xiao as well. And plenty of new units in here. There's the Yaoguai Hunters, Zealots of the Way, Archer Gangs, Ji Defectors, Redeemed Outlaws, Poachers. Yeah, plenty of new characters. It's very, very cool. So, let's take this guy out. I don't think we need to fight this, really, do we? Maybe I'll wait for the first fight to be one that isn't going to be this one-sided. So let's just skip this one, shall we? Get it over with quickly. Chop him in half. Classic. So, got some cash out of it. Got 20 zeal. And let's go with... I mean, none of this really matters. I guess military supplies. Make sure we stay stocked up. So, brilliant. So we did that. Mission accomplished. Mission issued. A strong foundation for the uprising is captured by Zhang Bao. You require a home, somewhere to build your power base, with stout walls to defend you from your enemies. A nearby town seems like a good place to start. It's very nearby. We're going to go here. So, yeah, a lot more missions if we win. So that's nice. So this should be pretty straightforward as well. So let's get straight to it. And this battle's still pretty ruddy one-sided, isn't it? But I think we will fight this one, just so we can see some of the new units. And, yeah, there's only one extra unit over the last one, but, well, sort of two. It was 2 units and a general. Now it's 4 units, so I guess it'll be a little bit more exciting, won't it? Can I even be bothered? It's going to be a decisive victory. I think this will be too easy. I'm going to auto-resolve this one as well. It's a shame. It would be nice to have a slightly more challenging fight early, but things do escalate quite quickly in this campaign, so... This isn't an indication of what the campaign's going to be like. It definitely eases you in. But at this point, no one's really taking the Yellow Turban Rebellion seriously. No one's even starting to call it a proper rebellion. It's just some people being a bit rowdy up north. But, yeah, they'll soon realise what's going on and do something about it. So, We got that too. Lovely. The Mandate of Heaven. That's what the DLC is called. Wow, it's like it knows. The corrupt Han Dynasty has lost the Mandate of Heaven. The people of China now look to you to free them from the tyranny of the Imperial Court. Strike out against the Han, but beware. They still have a number of warlords and armies under their command. They will not sit idly while followers of Heaven seek battle with their subjects. Complete missions to bolster the Yellow Turbans before the Han retaliate. Brilliant. The Yellow Sky shall rise. And, okay, now it's telling us the mission. Is it? Okay. Yep, same thing. I don't know why it tells us that in 2 goes, but sure. And now we have plenty of missions here. So, the Yellow Turban seizes control of renowned toolmakers. The province of Taiyiran has both a supply of iron and the toolmakers to work it. If your people were to seize control of this region, you could create magnificent tools for your heavenly leader. So this is something we'll try and do, although this is sort of, it could be through military allies as well, so it isn't us that needs to take this, it's just the Yellow Turbans, which is kind of cool. It's a team campaign, this one, very much so. I imagine it'd be really good for sort of co-op campaigns, actually. Like, very good. It should be very fun. Anyway, but yeah, so Taiyiran, that's the province where Zhang starts, you know, the bandit queen up here, so I know it well. I know it well. But yes, we want to take that, apparently. But if I get rid of this for a moment... Oh, another mission. Another mission. Raise or sack 10 settlements. This will just be ongoing. We'll manage it eventually. So, Zhang Bao plunders supplies from the crumbling dynasty. The false emperor in the crumbling court is sure to send armies to quell your heavenly uprising. Of course, their mustering efforts would be significantly stalled if their supplies were conveniently misplaced. Also, another mission. We get a lot of these. And this is the one that we will really want to do. This is the one we'll want to do. So, Zhang Bao marches east before the Emperor can retaliate. Enemies surround you from all sides. You will not be safe until you secure your flanks. March east and destroy the Han presence on your border. So we need to take out Han Fu. And that will actually give us Gongdo, which is really cool. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Also, even more, we get a lot of missions, guys. Because remember, these missions are shared between all of the Yellow Turbans, so it likes to give us a lot to do. So the rebels seize the farmlands to feed the people. You have gained many followers, all of whom will be loyal till death. Now you must secure a supply of food for your people, lest the rebellion be defeated by hunger alone. So it basically wants to take us, just a bunch of farmland, basically. It wants us to take a bunch of farmland, which, again, we will do eventually. But I kind of love this, that it gives us a bunch of missions for the whole rebellion, so it's not just me, it's me and my allies. And what is nice, because we do start out allied with these guys, we can actually give them orders to go attack things if we want, and that's something you really need to do in this campaign. If you want to sort of maximize things, if you want to really make the most of your alliances, you need to be ordering them to go attack places if you think that they'd be stronger there, which is really fun. I really like it. So, okay, farmland, I am going to upgrade. I do want a better garrison in this farmland, preferably some walls and things there as well, so we want to keep upgrading it, because this will be a bit of a frontier town for us for a little while, because we will be marching over here to try and take out Han Fu here, which will be a bit of a problem. So we want to go to Anping and seize the commandery. So, tech. There is a new tech tree. That's right, there's a new tech tree. I'm going to go straight for this one and get caltrops, because caltrops are, I haven't really made use of them yet, because I keep forgetting they exist, but I'm going to try in this campaign. But also, new units, multiple bolt crossbows. So we've got essentially a big ballista that we can get as well as the trebuchets, so more new units. And there's also a bunch of other tech, which is pretty good. Like over here, you see new deployables, which are very, very cool. So you can essentially put up towers in a land battle, or stakes to get in the way of cavalry, or oil that you can litter the battlefield with, which flaming arrows and ammunition will set alight to, which is really cool. So, yeah, more deployables is a very cool thing to have added to the game, but I'm going to go for the caltrops, I believe. Although, actually, what I did notice in my little test game is 10% replenishment is over here. So, ooh, and retinue upkeep goes down. That replenishment is super useful, because we will be at war with basically everybody. So actually, I'm going to go for that, then I'll get the siege equipment once we're actually beginning to essentially attack places that we will need trebuchets for. Early on, the towns don't really have walls and things that we need to smash. Like, it's not too big a problem. But later on, if we're attacking, say, Luoyang, we will definitely need the siege equipment. But I think we can wait off a little bit if it means getting more replenishment, because that'll keep us in the fight long enough to then be fighting, over territory like Luoyang. So, got some friends. That's nice. That's nice to see. Yep, all the things. So many things. Wow, we got a lot of ancillaries. Should probably have a look at those. So, what can we get for you? Resolve and authority. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Cunning and satisfaction. Let's see, he's got quite good cunning, and he has a lot of archers, so I'm going to give him some more cunning. Try and give him some extra ammunition. And, I don't know, do we need more resolve and authority? I'm going to go for authority, because that will put up satisfaction for people generally. So, that'll actually help quite a bit. You have quite good instinct. I'll encourage that some more. And you... extra resolve. Oh, perfect, because, yeah, he's got pretty good resolve. That'll do. Alright, so we're going to wait for the next turn, and we're going to go take Anping. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll have to see where... yep, there we go. As expected, the two other Yellow Turban factions have taken their first towns as well. So, pretty good. Pretty good. We got three towns covered already. Alright, so... Liu Hong declared war on Zhang Bao, which makes sense. The leader of the Yellow Turbans being attacked by, well, the Emperor, you know. Makes a lot of sense. So, as you'll notice, though, we're at war with a few of these people, but not everybody. Not everybody has been called to war yet. That'll happen a little bit later, as you will soon see. So we're going to upgrade the farmland again, mostly for the better garrison, and we're going to start heading to Anping. Okay, so... that was a very simple turn, wasn't it? Alright, moving on. And Hongfu is trying to run away. Weirdly. I don't quite know where he's going. But, fine, I guess. Do I want to tell him to attack him? You know, I don't think I do. I want to attack, I want to take out Hongfu myself. I don't want to waste my time. Well, waste their time, rather. I'd rather they kept expanding rather than attacking the people I'm telling them to just yet. I want them to get a good foothold, because they will need it. So, again, really easy fight. I do want to do a battle at some point. I really do. Since this is over a town, it will be a little bit more exciting. So, let's do it, just so we can see the new units.
At long last, we shall rise. The Azure sky can be tolerated no longer. The Han must be torn down, and a new dynasty raised in its place. The people suffer for a lack of food, for a lack of leadership, for a lack of compassion. We shall be their voice. Heaven's voice. Let none stand against us. They will be swept away by our tide of righteous fury.
Alright then. So... oh, it just... I love the look of this game. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and if you're wondering, I've got everything maxed out, by the way. So if you're wondering what graphic settings I'm on, all of them. It's all of them. But, God, it's just a gorgeous game. I love it. It's weird, because I find, if I haven't played Three Kingdoms in a while, I think it's absolutely stunning compared to Total War Warhammer. And then when I go back to playing Total War Warhammer after playing 3K for a while, I think that's stunning. It's just they have very different art styles that are both incredibly striking. I think they're both gorgeous. So we're going to line up our men over here. We got a bunch of archers with flaming shots, which is very, very nice. I like that a lot. So flaming shots on the archer gangs straight away is just wonderful. And it looks awesome. It's actually a bit of a hindrance for me to put that on just yet, but I don't care. I'm going to put it on anyway. You guys can line up over here. You lot are going to charge in like lunatics, along with the zealots of the way and those defectors. You're all going to run in, alright? You're all running in. Good lads. Alright, cool. And you guys can move up too. Just because you can. Alright. Job done. Tell you what, do you want to start shooting these archers first? I mean, they're kind of facing the wrong way. Yeah, I'll shoot them first. I'll weaken them a bit. Cool. Cool stuff. Alright, so should be whittling through these guys pretty quickly. Charge straight into the G with them. We are moving up with additional units. But I definitely want to get some shots in with the flaming arrows over there. Definitely want to get in with them. Alright, so you Let's hit them with some abilities, shall we? Yeah, hit with Wisdom of the River. And that will actually immobilize units, which is kind of cool. But we don't need to do that just yet. Okay, some fire coming in. It's not the best, most effective use of my time, but it's very exciting and it will hit their morale, so they might break a little quicker. And the Yao Guai archers here are making very short work of those archer militia. They're all running as well, which is nice to see. Yeah, everyone keep charging in. Good stuff. And you start shooting into the next lot of Xi. That should help a lot. Good. Good stuff. I guess you keep shooting. That's fine. And, okay, those archers are starting to run away as well. Good stuff. Alright, I guess you go for the G. And, yeah, you can hit them with that splash damage, lower their melee evasion. And it looks like we've won already. There we go. I think that's everybody. There we go. I knew it'd be an easy fight, but, yeah. I want you guys to see the new units a bit. It's just very exciting. Very exciting stuff. Also, you might notice some of these arrows are coming in green. It's because these guys, the Yao Guai hunters, actually have, where is it? Where is it here? Nope, it's not listed on any of those. They've essentially got these poison arrows that they fire, which, it says poisoned weapons up here. I'm not sure where it actually indicates that. I'm not really sure where it indicates that elsewhere. But, I mean, it says up there, and that's the green coming in. So anyway, kind of exciting. A little bit new, isn't it? I don't think there were any poisoned sort of poison weapons in the sort of Three Kingdom base game or any DLC up till now. So again, new status effects on units. So a little more diversity, a little more variety, which I always applaud. I like that. I mean, 40 new units and new status effects and things. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, 20 zeal, lovely. And we're going to occupy and aid wounded, which of course is a Yellow Turban thing. So it is the same as the other Yellow Turban guys you can play as. Occupying is always occupying and aid the wounded, which puts up faction support a ton. People love it when you aid the wounded. When you occupy it, they realise that, you know, you got nothing against the populace. Like when the Han do it, then it's personal. So anyway, also adds 100k population, but population does go down by 20%. So it does mean if it's a very low population area, the population will end up much bigger than it was before you moved in. You know, you'll bring a lot of people with you when you take it. Unless, of course, it's a massive city and 20% is more than 10k. But, you know, that's anything over 500,000 population. So any really small places, you're actually going to make a lot more lively, which I think is rather cool. But yeah, most of it's just the faction support, though. It means you can move really quickly, which I really like. Here you can also see fervor is going up in these places too, which I like a lot. And up here you can see the zeal. We actually start with it really nice and high, and we will get a bunch of different bonuses here. So this is the thing that we're putting up by attacking, essentially. And this is a shared resource, so if the rest of the Yellow Turbans are dragging their heels, then it's just you. It's just going to be left to you to keep this high so you can get these bonuses. And there's pretty good bonuses too. I mean, plus 25% income from industry here. It's there's some cool stuff. 10% extra damage when attacking, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that those are different for each of the different brothers as well. So for us, it's focused on attacking, and for the others, they get their own one. So our income is for industry, and I think this guy gets like peasant income, and the other one gets commerce, maybe. I forget exactly how it's distributed, but they all get their own little bonuses, but they all get their own bonuses on something that they share. So it's all in the best interest to help each other out and do their roles, basically, which I think is really cool. I really like it. So we're going to upgrade the city because we can afford to. And do I want to start recruiting new units? I am very tempted. I am very tempted. So there are poachers there. I don't really see the point of poachers a whole lot. I much prefer just archer gangs. They seem more cost effective to me. You know, more ammunition, a bit more armor. They're just a bit better generally, I find, as archers. I prefer them, but anyway. Who actually has some cunning? This guy has a bit of cunning, but not much. I guess we've got enough. We have enough archers. It'll do. We've got a nice high resolve, though, but that's only for the general's health. Screw it. We'll just get these guys anyway. Cool. So we'll get some of these in. So some more spears, which is very handy. The shields are also very handy, because this kind of army, very weak to cavalry, I find. That is something that Yellow Turbans have to deal with very quickly, and so spearman gangs are great to deal with that. for sure. Just enemy ranged and cavalry you got to watch out for. So, I think that's it for the turn. Let's move on.
You have provoked our
Oh,
fury.
Liu Chong declared war on us. So, another new character. Very nice to see. Hong Fu, on the move, heading back towards his own territory. Hopefully he'll actually retreat to his own territory and we can take him out, because him running around like this is a real nuisance. He's not really doing anything to protect his own territory, but he could double back and attack something that, you know, I've already taken. Not a great garrison, though. Not a great garrison, not a great army, rather. You know, very weakened archer militia and things. But, yeah, he could reach this in a turn, and I don't know if our garrison has really... Yeah, our garrison's not looking too great yet. On low health like that, it's not going to be great. We might still be able to win, though. Just given, you know, the sort of troops that we have. Redeemed outlaws aren't half bad. But we'll see. We'll see. So, ancillaries gained. Got another clay ox. So, yeah, can't really do much with that. It's just a clay ox. Nothing too fancy. So what I might do, seeing it's going to take 2 turns to get there anyway, I'm going to move to maybe here. Let's see, what route is he going to take? Yeah, he's probably going to come around this way to get there, isn't he? Yeah, if he wants to attack that, he's going to have to come through this way. So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to ambush. And we'll see if that works. Hopefully it will. If we can ambush him, then, yeah, it's just... we can just jog to the coast, just take everything. Wonderful. Alright, let's actually turn the camera a bit. There we go. That's now correctly aligned. So, I think that'll be it then. Yeah, clay ox, just nothing impressive this turn. So let's crack on. And, okay, it looks like he's retreating. Yep, and he's actually in the garrison. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, Yuran Shu, he's still here. He's still here. Yuran Shu, he's in the game. And he's declared war on us. Not really a problem yet. He's way down here somewhere. So, not a problem. So, as plows and shears can be turned to swords, so farmers can be made into soldiers, with a little training, of course. We have studied the scriptures and have taken our next step towards enlightenment. What shall we study next? Well, I think we already had an idea of that, didn't we? We wanted to start heading this way, so we could get to replenishment, but also, all the land battle deployables are cool, and I want to show them as early as possible, so I'm doing that too. So, this is absolutely perfect. So, the ambush didn't work, but he couldn't see our army approaching, and so he decided to actually garrison, which means I can wipe him out now. I didn't want him running around for ages, causing me problems, so this is perfect. Us ambushing helped us, even though we didn't get the ambush. So, first off, I'm going to demand surrender. Okay, he won't do it. That's fine. That's fine if you don't want to surrender. I just thought I'd make it easy for you. And me, but we can attack. That's fine.
Time is precious. Their lives are not. Come.
Alright then. So, where do I want to attack? So, I think... So generally, I don't like attacking these spots because they have additional towers behind. But the range of that is pretty rubbish, and by the looks of it, yeah. So that one will be supporting, and there's still these 3 lots of towers there. So I think I'm just going to attack straight in, unless we get into the town centre a lot quicker. So I'm going to go straight for it. So yeah, I'll attack from this direction. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy over here. I'm going to get this guy over here. And I'm going to destroy all of these towers nice and early. Also, the Yao Guai hunters, they can just loiter in here and kill a bunch of enemies for me. Because they have snipe, so I don't have to worry about them getting hurt, which is wonderful. They will not be spotted. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what, I'm going to put them over there, actually. So that way, these guys don't wander into them and they get hit by stray arrows that meant for the others. So, let's get in there. So let's go for the building. You go for that building. And if I can take out these nice and quickly, then I'm laughing. Oh, they're already shooting their poison arrows, which is wonderful. Good to see. Let's actually go for those archer militia, I think. I feel like we're hitting that tower a lot, which I don't like, but that's okay. And, yeah, we're getting there. So you go for that one first. Okay. Excellent. So they got plenty of ammo left, like a ludicrous amount of ammunition. So they can shoot at these guys all day. Which the enemy clearly does not appreciate. Nice of them to blob up like this, I must say. Anyway, oh, that was destroyed already. So they're aiming for the next now. These buildings are pretty flimsy, actually, to fire arrows. I kind of forget how quickly they get destroyed by fire arrows. It's really rather splendid. I imagine that's probably going to go in one volley, isn't it? Oh, maybe a couple? Nope, one volley's enough. Okay. And that one's gone too. Excellent. Excellent. And yeah, that'll be all of them then. So that's going soon. That one's gone. Alright, yeah, just shoot these guys. Shoot whatever you like. Oh, and you shoot them. Perfect. Yeah, it's going very well. Tell you what, let's destroy these guys too. They're suffering a bit though. These guys are suffering a bit. They are getting pretty hurt. But not so much this can be a problem, and we're doing so much damage to the enemies. Yeah, we're laughing. This is great. This is great. I'm pretty chuffed with this. And yeah, just everything's getting torn to shreds, huh?
One step closer to victory.
Yeah. Alright then. Haven't hit them yet. That's about to go. That volley will probably do it. So start shooting those G. Still getting whittled down. Yeah, they're close to breaking. And there we go, fire damage 100%. You can start shooting at them now. And I'll actually put you on the standard shot instead. May as well kill them nice and quickly. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, they're burning down. They're nearly dead. I guess go for those G, because they're on their own. Cool. Yeah, they're running. They're suffering some damage. Get the other archers involved. All the infantry's dead. This is just mean. We're mean. We're mean people. We are mean people. Okay, let's see. Let's hit their melee evasion and armor. Lowering their armor will help our arrows. They are getting poisoned as well by the Alguai hunters. You're still on fire arrows, which is helping break them nice and quickly, which I like to see. Good stuff. Yeah, they're getting whittled down. You know what? Back to fire arrows, because their leadership is woeful right now. Absolutely woeful. Alright, you run over there. We'll leave them to it. Aim for the next bunch. So I think we may have problems with Gwen Chun, because I think he might... Yeah, I think that is... Yes, the ability cooldown thing, which I really dislike. Although, doesn't look like he's in range of it, of us, so I guess he's just letting us fight this guy ourselves, which is nice of him. Everything else is still running. Yeah, it's really just them left, huh? Oh, infantry captain still going though, so, you know, leader of the garrison is still alive. Okay, see if we can hit with that splash damage. Oh, no, he's wandering off again. It's a nuisance. Oh, looks like he has been debuffed. He's very tired. Really? Wow. Wow, I can't believe he's very tired already. We're all feeling nice and fresh. He's just been running up and down for no reason, apparently. Wow, they're holding out still. No, they're gone. They're gone. Never mind. Never mind then. Let's immobilize him. Make sure he can't run away from us. And yeah, he's gonna be broken soon. It doesn't look like he's hit us once. Good. Good. Any enemies still alive I need to worry about? Really not, huh? Really isn't. Alright. Could have got our army involved, but apparently we didn't need it. Apparently that was unnecessary. It's just their strategist left. I don't like his chances. Don't like his chances. Oh, he's running. Yeah, there we go. So we wiped them out. That's good news. That was a little too straightforward, wasn't it? Excellent news. Right, so good stuff. Got some extra cash. Got some more zeal. And we got a town out of it. Battlefield Surgeon. Lovely. Extra experience here. Your general refuses to celebrate a victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated before the general rides out to collect more. Clearly one of those, like, 30 archers that got hurt. Doesn't need that many trips. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade this. Get more commerce income. Might as well. You know, that's just the money that we got for the battle in the first place, so may as well make use of it. And we'll be able to take the fishing port next. That will be Hanfu gone. But Liu Bei is right here. We will need to deal with him. He has a lot of cavalry, which is a bit scary. But we will need to deal with Liu Bei, because he does have Ping Yuan and the salt mine, as well as the town. So we will need to deal with that. Our own guys do seem to be starting to expand a bit, but he will need to take the rest of Ye and Hanai there if he wants to get this foothold down. But yeah, it looks like we will be dealing with Liu Bei for sure. This chap, yeah, again, not got a lot done. We're a whole town ahead of our allies, which is a pity. He should be doing better. Yeah, I think it'll be down to Zhang Zhuai to go this way and take all of this northern area. I want him to take all of this, I think, while I hold off everybody else with our other ally, Zhang Liang. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's crack on. So, more research. Brilliant. Oh, wait. No, I already said that. That's odd. Huh. Never mind. Okay, cool. Moving on. Alright, so, Dong Zhuo. He's getting involved. Declaring war on Zhang Liang. I don't know why. Dong Zhuo is like all the way over here. Weird for him to declare war on the southernmost Yellow Turban, but fine. You know, that's how he wants to play this. So, Labour Recruiter. Cool. Yep, nothing else going on. All that fancy. Right, let's finish off Hanfu. Come here, mate. This is my fishing port. Good lad. Demand surrender? Wow, really? You don't want to surrender when you have that? Okay, never mind. I'll just delegate. This is mine now. Sorry. Sorry, lads.
Justice cannot be denied.
I really can't. Good. Good job. Okay. Ooh.
In time, they will thank us.
Excellent. Destroyed Hanfu. And now, Gongdu joins the rebellion. That's very nice to see. So, Hanfu destroyed. This faction is no more, leaving one less warrior on the battlefield of history. They may be remembered, or the very name may be consigned to oblivion. And here we go. So this I really like as well. This is something that we get. Basically each of the sort of 3 yellow turbans of this era get to sort of guide the next lot somewhat. So we'll get basically the option to recruit the person assigned to sort of our objectives, or we can have them become the faction, which I think is really, you know, it's an interesting dynamic. So here, Master of the Land, the rebellion's victories have attracted an individual of great talent to your cause. He seeks your support to recognize him as an independent warlord, but would also be content to serve under you. On what basis do you wish to employ him? I want him to be a faction. I want more Yellow Turban factions running around the place. I think that's really fun, but I will make an exception if it happens later on, for nostalgia's sake. But what's really cool is if the faction's wiped out, they do tend to end up in the recruitment pool. So, me making him a new faction doesn't necessarily mean that I can't recruit him later. And right now, seeing as how I don't have a lot of money, I can't really support another army just yet. So I might as well let him be a faction who can actually support our cause and push our agenda anyway. So I'm going to have this new faction be created. So, Gongdu now exists, which I really like. So here we go. Immediately turns up in our alliance, which is really awesome. So I like that. And he's down here. Here he is. So he's going to crack on, start conquering stuff in the south for us, which is nice. We'll hopefully keep a lot of enemies sort of from over here from marching up to fight us, and might even cause a few others to march south instead of north to us, which I really like. I really like that. It's a fun dynamic. So we are going to make this pier a little bit better. And I'm going to want to have to... Yeah, I'm going to march on the salt mine, I think. As soon as I get... yeah, as soon as it's my turn. I think I'm going to march on that salt mine. But I will want to recruit some more stuff first. I need to make sure I can defeat Liu Bei. He's going to be tough. He's going to be tough. Do I just get a bunch of spearmen? I mean, it's mostly cavalry that I'm worried about. So getting nothing but spearmen gang would probably do the job. Maybe, although these guys are great too. The Redeemed Outlaws. Maybe get some Redeemed Outlaws for him. I say some. a redeemed outlaw. We don't have much money, do we? We really don't. It's a bit weak. I could just get a bunch of peasant volunteers just to, you know, flesh out the army a bit. That might actually be worthwhile, because they do cost very little. So you know what? He can just have a bunch of these guys for now. And I'll recruit one more spearman gang for him, I think. Afterwards. But yeah, I think we just need to go cheap. I think we need to go cheap. Just get the numbers in, and we can bog stuff down. And really make our heroes count. I think that's how I'm going to have to play it. So, yeah, I think that's everything for this turn. And I'm not entirely sure where we are in the time of this. But I'm only allowed to do 45-minute episodes, tops, for this early access. I normally do hour-long campaign episodes. But, yep, I don't want to overdo that. So, I think this is a nice place to stop, though, because we defeated a faction. And now, next episode, you know, is going to be our war against Liu Bei, which should be nice and exciting. So, be sure to tune in for that one. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.